Welcome back to more Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition. Thanks to good old Azurus Paladin 98, who is patron this lovely game once again, so we can delve deeper into it. The last time we played this, we completed the tutorial, got our Enchantress Scarlett Johansson, and completed pretty much the entry-level dungeon. We had just gotten out to where we are source hunters dispatched into this region to kind of see like what the hell's going on, you know, with like these orcs invading and all sorts of other crazy shit. So let's dive in. Let's dive in. Now that we've done last time on Divinity Original Sin. So, looks like, yep, here's our characters. We aren't fully healed, so we go ahead and start healing up. And the graphics in this game are pretty damn
I feel better already.
good. Now, where are we? Okay, I don't remember this battle with the orcs. Alright, whatever. Let's go back into the city.
What's all this ruckus? Sounded worse than a dozen tomcats fighting over the world's last mackerel. But I see we've suffered another orc landing. And judging by the relative ease with which it was dispatched, I can only come to one conclusion. Source hunters have arrived in Sicil. You're as welcome as a glass of cooled milk on a hot day, my friend. I'm Ahu, at your service. It was I who requested your presence in this troubled city.
I was summoned here by a cat.
So there we are.
Oops.
Meet my other half, Hunter. Ha ha! No need to look so flabbergasted. I may be a wizard rife with tricks and guile, but I assure you my plea is an earnest one.
Yeah, I don't know. This guy fucking wants to be a cat. I've seen that episode of Futurama.
So, now that the cat is out of the bag, let us turn
Holy
to the matter
fucking
of
cat
Councillor
puns.
Jake's murder. It's hard to put my
We got
finger
experience just for asking
but
about
I
murder?
can feel in my very whiskers that sorcery was at play.
You don't have any
Visit the
whiskers,
scene
bro.
of
You
the
have a beard.
crime, And I'd bet sardines for salad you'll say the same.
Oh my god, if I was any more a cat, I'd be Mish, and from Master of Orion 1, the remake! Oh, my asshole's so creamy!
Captain Aureus, though, the local commander of the Legion, insists I'm seeing ghosts. I insist he's blind to all but the undead.
Yes. Well, you're a fucking cat, I guess. Oh, you're not making that joke again. Okay. Counselor's been murdered, so I assume there's some
So
suspects.
there are, or rather, there is. Popular opinion has it his wife did the deed. But to be frank, I have my doubts.
Okay.
She seems a likely candidate, to be sure, but that would make her a sorceress. Esmeralda knows how to charm, yes, but I just don't see her magic extend beyond a frolicsome look and wink. Still, don't simply take my word for it, Hunter. It may be well worth your while to cross-examine her yourself.
Where's the scene of the
Jake
crime?
was murdered in a downstairs room of the King Crab Inn, up in Sicil proper. The Legion keeps it under lock and key, though, so you'll need Aureus's permission should you want to have a peek. I'm glad we've met, Source Hunter, and I'm certain we have a lot more to talk about. Feel free to visit me whenever you want.
I don't want
I've
to
set
talk
up
to this
a
guy
workshop
anymore.
in the Legion's Once you're there, just take the stairs, but do pay a visit to Aureus.
Oh my
first.
gosh.
He may bark like a beagle with its tail stuck in the door, but you won't get very far in your... And
Alright.
with that, I bid you adieu, Hunter.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't like that guy at all right off the bat.
Undead. Orcs. Looks like we have our work cut out for us.
At least we won't be bored. How about we go see that Aureus chap Ahu mentioned?
Are you fucking kidding me? You're on that guy's side too, seeing that asshole? Water balloons. Alright. So let's go over here and start exploring the city and see what trouble we can get into. Fucking... Maybe we can somehow use like a bucket? It's a basket. Alright, well we have a water balloon. Let's throw the grenade right here. What's a deluge? Dude, that's just a water balloon. That is the most epic fucking water balloon I've ever seen. Holy shit, dude. That was like a tidal wave of a water balloon. So we got some reputation for doing that. Fish rack. I have no idea what the chub fish does, so we'll take it. How about this treasure chest? Can't reach it?
The greatest warriors in Rivellon can't cross a road.
Okay. That means only one thing. Up and at 'em.
Hey!
The characters, dude, are so non-serious. Alright. Outdated short sword. Antique leather armor. We don't have level 1 lore master, it looks like. Or an identifying glass. Gold. Cloth scraps. Well, now we need Scarlet to fucking transport us back, so... You found an unidentified item. Identify with an identifying glass or pay a merchant. Here, the merchant will need enough points on Lore Master to do so. Alright, let's go talk to these guys over here while we wait for a teleport.
Shores? Here? Inside Seal? Bah! Of all the cursed hunks of rock to land on, Conrad chooses this one.
How about that burning
That
ship?
was some fast acting there. Many thanks on behalf of all us seamen.
Ah, put it back in your pants, boys. That was quite an attack on the harbor.
Madness! Thought we were done with those swampy uglies a fortnight ago.
I'll take my leave.
Don't forget the sauce. Here, inside.
I will take my leave since you're going to say the same shit. There's Conrad. Finally, a name guy. Let's go talk to him. Attitude 10. Does it mean he likes us?
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicil?
Tell me about yourself.
Conrad, cargo trader, sea captain, an expert in all things nautical. Folks across Andervale know to give old Conrad a holler when it comes to rare imports and magical items.
What do you think of the attack?
Those orcs must be out of their barbarous minds launching an attack on a city where a great wizard resides. Though even I must admit they put up a hearty effort. I'll tell you, the only time I'd consider waging a suicide campaign like that would be if whatever I sought was something worth dying over.
Okay, so obviously something is awesome here that they want to steal. Okay.
Ever heard about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for a joyride?
No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
These guys. So, I don't know if purple's like super awesome. I'm guessing it is because it says epic. 776 gold.
Is that why we never sailed to Yusuf
And that's trader gold. And that just gives us some resistances, I guess.
That loopy legionnaire really thinks that orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Shut up! Alright, so... Summon Wolf. This one allows us to cast Head Vice. Number of uses 3. I don't know if like we can recharge that. What do we have? We have a fire arrow. Burn stuff.
Is that why we never sailed to Yusuf anymore?
She has an old water wand. Same fucking thing here. Ice Shard 3 uses. 200% damage. I wonder if we need to like switch out wands at some certain point in battle. Fire Staff. Special plus 6 HP. I don't know if there's anything really we want here. Let's get out of here. Maybe like later on he'll offer better stuff. Dude, these guys are loudmouth pricks. Well, our teleport's on off cooldown now. So we can go back and rescue Warlord Mal. But fuck him!
Our home, our livelihood, all sunk in a matter of minutes, while we could do naught but look on.
About finding
With our
work.
ship gone, nothing for it but to get a job. Slim pickings around here, that's for sure. Maybe you could keep an eye out, though.
Tell me about
Well,
yourselves.
We were merchants, what seems like a moment ago. With our ship sunk, we're little more than 3 men with nothing more to say than boom.
What happened?
These bleeding orcs. I can't keep off this place for the life of them.
My name's Ringo Starr.
Slinging fireballs.
I'll
and
play
swinging
with the
swords.
Beatles.
Wasn't a thing we could do to defend ourselves.
Oh. How about that burning ship?
That was a right stunning show of magic you pulled, it was. Wish you'd been around when our own barge went down in flames.
Alright, so new log entry added. Where's these log you're talking about? There we go. 3 out-of-work sailors, Lemoyne lost ship, and asked to find them employment. Here's our main quest, it looks like. Mysterious murder. Fire, fire, fire. That one should have been completed.
You there? Where can a few honest sailors find a living
There we
wage
go.
out here?
Filter completed. Mysterious murder. Talking statues. Learned from a diary of a dead man that he jumped off a cliff believing that some whimsical statues granted him the ability to fly. That was day 1. Pretty early on. Okay. And all these guys...
Us a job yet?
We'll do anything!
Save that ship all by your lonesome. Quite the feat. If I had the magic touch about me, I'd have lent you my hand too.
Let's trade with him. Can you, like, trade with everybody?
Have you found us a job yet?
Holy shit, you
We'll take
can.
anything. Really? That was a right stunning... Well, you never know when some...
Alright, so we can trade with anybody. Good to know.
Light as a feather.
Good old Mal, welcome back to us. Oh my gosh. Oh my fucking gosh. Did I even take any of that stuff? I'm an idiot. Oh, no, I did. Cool. Alright, well, let's get it going in the city here and get ourselves in some fun trouble, right? Good old Mousterdam. Whoa.
All careful now.
This looks dangerous. Let's save. Waypoints. You discovered a waypoint that allow quick travel. Okay, cool. Like town portals, runes, other shit like that. Fish pile. Take all fish.
If you are taken to the sea, leave a wide berth around that black cove.
What kind of ethnicity is this
Haunted
city?
as my grandmother's womb it is.
Oh, your grandmother's womb's pretty haunted, huh? There's a lot of like ghosts coming out of it and shit. New information was added to your log.
Shiver me timbers and sliver me heels.
Wait, seriously? You can like recall your different dialogues from each person? Damn, that's some work. But what got added to? No one knows. The game doesn't say. Is this like seriously legal just to like take all this shit? I'm getting some fucking like Legend of Zelda fucking bullshit going on here. Take it all. It's not fucking locked down, Mal. My name's Ringo. Would you give me a job? Alright, I guess we should probably stop stealing fish and head into the city. So that like most of this shit is like not very useful. Oh wow. Mackerel, +2 intelligence, lower speed, but heals 20% more. That's good stuff.
Halt! These gates are to remain closed at all times. Cap will now be a little red imp's uncle, the Source Hunter. Sorry for the gruff treatment. I didn't recognize you right away. Please tell me, how can I aid the investigation?
Open the gate.
I don't think you're quite ready to head out into the wilds to me. Also, a party of 1 or 2 runs the risk of being outflanked and outnumbered. I'll bring some backup if I were you. Of course, the choice is yours, but are you sure you want to venture out?
Second thought, I'll leave the gates
Thank
closed.
you for heeding my words of warning, Hunter.
Alright, so they don't want me to go out. Let's keep exploring the town. Yeah, there's like a bunch of dead shit over there. Little chest over there. You know what that means. Time for more stealing action. Oh, come on, there's a chest over there. You know what? Can I just teleport the chest to me?
Gentle flight, crashing descent.
Yeah. I was an idiot. Could save myself lots of time. Ooh, air wands, trap tool, disarm kit, and unidentified rare cloth bracers. Wands are a special type weapon. In addition to their normal damage type, they have a special skill attached. Look for the wand skill in the equipment tab. It automatically assigns it to your hotkey bar. Okay. Legionnaire, Legionnaire, Legionnaire. Important characters are marked in our map. There's a crime scene. So let's go see what's going on. Of course, we might need to talk to Arius first, as like 3 people told me. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. Can we like fucking burst it down?
Appears to be locked.
Oh, but that really fucks up weapons, if I remember correctly. Yeah, durability goes down quite a bit. Alright, let's get out of here. Before we get in trouble with the authorities. Mal, why are you trying to fucking B&E in that house? You can just teleport to everything outside. Another water barrel. Okay, I didn't want to pick that up. Combine items to discover recipes. Okay. Let's combine this wet wheel. I guess that didn't work. Do we know anything? We just know dough. And then there's nothing after dough. And we know how to make more. That's it, just dough. So I guess there's like a lot of crafting recipes in this game for like foods and buffs and whatnot in battle, which is pretty nice. Actually, I really liked that whenever I played Lord of the Rings Online. How many different kind of buffs there were from that.
It's heating up.
To leave the city is to venture into danger. Be careful, source hunter.
So they were wet, or sorry, they were warm. Now she's just wet. That's it.
All the way to my boots, Oz.
Oh, jolly jollies.
I'm warm as fresh apple pie.
Scarlet, you don't want to tell the fucking Legionnaires that. It's been many a day since I've seen a woman. Fucking Scarlet, man. Can't keep her mouth closed. Of course, she can teleport me into my fucking death, so. Poison flask, nice. See what other shit we can do. Wooden stake. Let's go over here. The Mortician's workplace. Maybe this is the body. Why did I gain experience? Hair. I stole 1 hair from Roberts. Don't take or touch property that isn't yours. Owners will be offended and their attitude towards you will drop. They will call the guards if you go too far. Oh. Well, my bad. Is he upstairs? Enter sneak mode to steal some property while its owner isn't looking. That's pretty cool.
So, what's the bad news? More orcs rampaging through the docks? Or have those infernal statues sent another soul flying to his death?
What can you tell me about Jake's murder?
Sad story, that. Though if I'm speaking plainly, the sentimental aspect of it all doesn't make much of an impression on an undertaker. Especially not these days, with so many laid low by the orcs and such like.
Such like.
I just concern myself with giving the remains a respectable exit from life. We set him to rest in the northern graveyard. Perhaps he can finally get a little peace.
About his body.
What about it? Didn't I just say we gave it a respectable send-off? Why are you giving me the 3rd degree? Now, if you don't mind, I'm trying to run a business here.
Why are you whispering? Alright, so basically he became a little defensive. Is that what our log's going to say? Met with Roberts, nervous, generally out of sorts. Jake was buried just east of Robert's house. Okay. So we're not going to steal anything else yet. Let's go talk to Fuckface over here. Arius and
Dear me. How the coast reminds me of my long fled youth. I sailed the sea. I walked the worlds.
I have some old man named Egglander, who just probably fucking was like a chicken egg handler, thinking like he's some sort of demigod. Yep, dementia do that to you.
You there! A moment of your indulgence, if you please. You are the source hunter, are you not? The hero the whole of Sci-Fi is abuzz about. The talk of the town. The juiciest grape on the grapevine.
Oh.
Such a pleasure to meet you.
Don't talk about Scarlet that way.
No, scratch that. It is so much more than a delight. It is an intervention of fate. Yes, that's
No!
fate.
You're fucking bullshitting me now.
So I may tell you all about a most intriguing opportunity indeed.
Let's hear your fucking bullshit.
Oh, it's not merely an opportunity. It is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to become better. To become the full extent of the promise that is locked inside of each and every one of us. So first of all, let me ask you this question. Do you like adventure?
No. I'm here to do my duty, which is hardly the same as adventuring.
I'm here to do my duty, which is hardly the same as adventuring.
Agreed. Adventuring implies frivolity. Duty does not.
Agreed. Adventuring implies frivolity.
You may tell yourself you dislike adventure, but the mud on your boots and the blood on your blades say otherwise.
Oh.
One wouldn't become a source hunter if one didn't relish the exhilaration of battle, the lust for hidden knowledge and secrets. Too bad your line of work comes with such measly recompense. Am I right? The wage of a mere soldier. Now, between you and me, tell me truthfully, don't you sometimes wish you could earn more?
Riches, well, I can't say that I haven't.
Well, I can't say that I haven't.
And gold is always welcome.
Yes. Some extra gold is always welcome.
Indeed. Indeed, gold is always welcome. And among the fabulous five, gold flows as freely as water does to the sea.
Really?
Even so, my friend, matters of a pecuniary nature aside, what is life without variety, without spice? To be a source hunter must get frightfully dreary sometimes. Am I right? All those orders. Investigate this, retrieve that, and at the end of the day, what do you have to show for it? Wouldn't you prefer to call your own shots? Be your own boss?
Brings up a good point. It's better to lead than follow.
It's better to lead than to follow. That much is true.
Better be served than
Better
served.
to be served than to serve. I concur.
Well spoken. Well said indeed. Life's too short to spend it doing someone else's bidding, am I right? Of course I am. And I could help you attain the dream. Enact the change you deserve. And that is exactly why I am here. Why fate has put me right by the door to the King Crab. So that I could meet you and tell you about the marvel that is the Fabulous Five. The invitation to join is yours. Grab it.
Well, who are you then?
Mendius, at your service. What is my profession? Well, I'll tell you what it used to be. And that is a man of medicine. But what does a man of medicine do but mend what has first been broken? I save lives, to be sure, but today I change them.
You're not worried about the undead?
They call the undead a problem, my friend, but those who know the ways of the Fabulous Five see no problems. They see opportunities. An enterprising spirit can wrench riches from cold dead rocks. Or from cold dead, full stop.
Tell me about this con group called the Fabulous Five.
Ah, the Fabulous Five. How I enjoy simply saying the words that describe the most illustrious and celebrated adventurers guild in Riverlon. Our mission, to better the world. Our mantra, to better ourselves as we do so. To realize our dreams and cleanse our souls. You'd like nothing more than to enlist, wouldn't you? Of course you would. And you can. Of course, if you still have questions, I shall answer them to the best of my abilities. But if not, how about we get started?
So what do you actually do?
What a gem of a question. Straight as an arrow, sharp as a switchblade. Most meritorious of you. Now then, to join the Fabulous Five is to join a fellowship, to join a fraternity, a sorority.
This guy
a
is so full of
community.
shit.
The title of Knight is bestowed upon you the moment you sign our waiver, and so it all begins. I shall be the one to give you your first contracts, and once the job is done, I shall see to it you get your fair share of the reward. Of course, should you spread the word, should you propagate the gospel of the Fabulous Five, and thereby draw new knights into our fellowship, you will get a share of the reward from their contracts too. Isn't that wonderful? By now, the genial glow of the fellowship must have warmed your heart. It has, hasn't it? But did I say fellowship? I mean family. For like a family, we support one another, cheer one another, see each other through thick and thin, partake in glory and defeat.
Pyramid scheme in the Fantasy Ages.
Work hard, fulfill contracts, enlist new knights, and swiftly shall you rise through the ranks. You will better yourself. You will better Riverlon. You will make the stars shine all the brighter. And you'll get fabulously wealthy in the process. What's not to like?
Let's change the subject. I'll take my leave. Fuck off. There's only one thing I have to say to you.
We'll have none of that, you hear?
Here we go. Let's fuck them up. Aw, no. I didn't want to fight the fucking guards. They're level 4, holy shit. That means you encounter a stronger than you would be wise to flee. Alright. Let's load. I didn't like that guy or anything he had to say. Alright, so I'm here for some king crab.
Ah, hello. I suppose you're here to viciously interrogate me for information I don't have, like our noble Captain Aureus before you.
I'll take my leave. I'm actually looking for Aureus himself. I can talk to a camel holder?
Have you ever had the fortune of challenging the fabled wizard of Hunter's Edge?
Novax, a few different people to talk to. There's a legionnaire.
Greetings, Source Hunter. I don't mean to hinder your investing.
Okay, so yeah, need to go talk to Aureus, who is hopefully somewhere where we can find him. Come on, man. I need a horse, something I can ride. Scarlet, get over here. Alright, I don't know who's in here.
Welcome to the Town Hall of Sicil. Mayor Cecil is waiting.
I don't want to talk to
The Source
Cecil.
Hunter will always receive a warm welcome
At the town of Sicil. It's Sicil. Vegetable vendor. Esmeralda, Legion headquarters. There we go. So, dude, they're all the way over here. Legionnaire. Practicing, I'm guessing, against each other. Heat gate status warm.
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real damage.
Any real damage? Are you joking? I've been mauled. I'll be disfigured for life. To leave the city is to
Buy a
venture
chicken?
into danger.
How can the Legion serve you? You don't look
Open the
like you're quite
gates.
ready to head out into the undead-infested wilds to me. Thank you for heeding my...
Yeah. So the undead's out here. How do I get in here?
In that case, you'll have the pleasure of putting her down yourself.
I wish for you to try it, Screech Woman.
Hey, who's that then? Come on, stand where my good eye can see you.
Easy, Tull. That's the Source Hunter you're talking to.
A curious situation we've got here. Why is she under arrest?
She may have the look of a woman if you squint hard enough, but she's no more than a wild animal. We got reports of a strange-looking outsider skulking through the town with her bow drawn. I found her crouched behind a tree, taking aim at a fat old rat trotting along the city walls. I tapped her on the shoulder to see what was what, and the beast startled like a wild cat and lunged right at me.
Bit Tullia right in the face, she did. It wasn't pretty, and now it's got a chunk ripped off it to boot.
It wasn't pretty.
Enjoy it while you can, Ver. There's not another legionnaire in the cohort that'll have you if I go rabid.
And what will become of this admittedly strange stranger?
Well, that's to be decided. She doesn't seem to be sick, despite Tully's moaning. We can't keep her here forever, but we can't well send her into the wilds again, can we?
True. Perhaps it'd be worth taking the stranger under our wing. She'll likely come in handy if we can trust her to watch our backs.
Perhaps it'd be worth taking this stranger under our wing. She'll likely come in handy, if we can trust her to watch our backs.
After all, a fearless hunter might prove useful.
After all, a fearless hunter
Shouldn't
might
even
prove
read this
quite
shit.
useful for our investigation.
Well, that's a relief, ain't it? We found a good home for her after all, Tull.
Alright. Okay. So that looks good.
Heed me, Source Hunter. She's not good for anything more than cannon fodder. And don't turn your back on her when she's got that bow within arm's reach.
Shit. So, that's our third party member. I thought I couldn't gain any other companions because of, like, my background.
Source Hunter, I have heard tales both grand and terrible about the world of humans. I myself was caged one moment and freed the next by our kind. In Home Forest, every creature acts according to the nature of its kind. Birds frighten easily, badgers fear little. But amongst men, there are no guarantees.
Her name is Berdoter. There's little in our world more. Oh, I won't even read this. Oh, I don't even say it now? What the fuck? We each take in stride each and prepare for the either.
It is difficult for me to claim humanity as you do. I am still learning to see myself in the faces of those I meet. And those I meet do not always see themselves in me. It is strange to stand with one foot in the forest and the other in the city, Source Hunter. I am glad that now I have you standing beside me.
Alright. Well, let's check her out. She's level 3. We're level 2. Okay. Does she have... She has a stunning arrow. Shoot arrow. She doesn't have a bow. Let me see if I have like an extra bow I can give her. Fucking bow, man. Where's a fucking bow? I am not seeing Firestorm grenade, that's awesome. Forgot we had that. Oil flask, that's useful. Alright, let's read this. Maybe that gave us like the dough. Oh, we got the arrow shaft recipe. Okay. Tomato sauce. Cheese bread dough. Pizza dough. Wow. Well, I really would like her to have something. Fish pie dough. We can make an elemental quarterstaff? Holy shit. I seriously thought I had something. Alright, we can't identify this at least. And we can craft wherever we want, huh? We can make one dough. We can make one fish pie dough. And then I guess we gotta like cook it. Turns out you're no better at cooking than the Sicilians. Let's read this real quick. An old kitchen knife can carve a deadly dagger through a right amount of anvil. Okay, now we get some items we can actually craft. Or just the one. Bucket. Yeah, I don't want to wear a bucket as a fucking helmet. Alright, well, let's keep going. Hopefully we won't get in too many combats here. Just for the moment. Then we'll go and get her a bow. You know, I might as well just give her the crossbow. Here. Do you need bolts for this? Knockdown, poison arrow, poison arrowhead. I think that's it. Alright, the Legion headquarters. Is this Arius? Yes, there we go.
What have we here, then?
Why is he talk like the other guy?
Eh? Well, look, do what you must in Sicil, but don't make waves, and don't interfere with the Legion's affairs.
Yeah,
You hear?
yeah. Wow. Let's talk about Jake's murder, I guess.
Gods above! Some politician snuffs it and everyone's in an uproar. Ridiculous!
I would say
I
so.
told that wizard brat of an Ahu not to bother. But he just had to send for source hunters, didn't he? Bloody magicians. They see a pigeon poop and think sorcery's afoot. Nevertheless, I want to be kept in the loop. Understand? I am in command of this town. Not Mayor Cecil, not Ahu, and definitely not some hotshot source hunter. So investigate Jake's death if you feel so inclined, but report back to me the moment you discover something out of the ordinary. The scene of the crime is over at the King Crab Inn. You can tell the guard you have my permission to enter. Now off with you!
What about his wife?
Esmeralda is Jake's wife. Well, widow. Everyone in town, down to the crabs on the beach, is convinced she killed him. Now, the girl has the reputation of being a flirt. There is that. But that doesn't suffice as evidence, wouldn't you say? Or do source hunters rely on hearsay alone, perhaps? That certainly would explain some of the cock-ups you lot have made in the past. What? You're going to stand there and claim with a straight face your order never wrongly tortured and executed anyone? Hardly. But I won't stand for such nonsense. If you bring evidence before me, I'll evaluate it with perfect objectivity. The Legion relies on reason, see? Not idle superstition.
I don't know. I'm starting to think the Legion totally relies on idle superstition. What about some additional questions?
If you must.
Is your main problem the undead?
Bravo! Figured that one out, did you?
He
I
claps.
haven't been stuck here for 2 years because we're being besieged by fluffy kittens, you know. Those brain-feasting freaks out there keep on coming. And it takes all the sword arms and all of Ahu's half-baked contraptions to keep them at bay. Keeping them at bay, that is all we do. Were that I could break their backs once and for all.
Are you enjoying Sci-Fi?
How am I enjoying it? Are you spoiling for a fight, Hunter? Are you? Sci-Fi stinks of fish, reeks of orcs, and on a good day, the wind disperses the stench of decomposing corpses. I can't remember the last time I had a proper piece of steak, and by now, I retch at the mere sight of sardines. So in conclusion, I am not enjoying Sci-Fi.
Tell me about the Legion.
We are the pride of Riverlon, to be found and to be seen everywhere. We don't hide in the dark and lurk in corners like some I could mention. No, we protect the civilized from the barbaric, and we do so impeccably.
What, in your opinion, are the orcs doing on the beach?
I'd say they are looking for weak spots in our defenses. They can't make an attack over land for fear of Ahu's magical machines, so they're trying their luck by sea. They won't succeed, though. Not against the Legion.
I guess that's it. I don't want to hear any more about him, loudmouth prick. Legion headquarters. Evidence. 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 Alright, so we met him. There is Arhu. I guess we could suffer through one more conversation with him. Oh my gosh, I really don't want to talk to him. But who knows, he might have some cool shit. Because he builds machines. He's a cat that builds fucking machines.
Source Hunter, welcome, welcome.
Sounds like the same exact fucking voice actor as the dude we just got done talking to. Let's talk Source Hunter business.
By all means.
His murder.
Of course. I hope your investigation fares well.
What happened the night of the murder?
I can but piece together what few morsels fell from the grapevine into a rather disappointing meal, I'm afraid.
Oh.
They say a woman arrived in the King Crab Inn sometime after midnight. She retired to a room on the ground floor where she was soon joined by a man who had been nursing the same cup of wine for hours. I say man and woman because both of them were cloaked and recognized by none. About an hour later, another figure arrived, headed for the same room. Soon after, a terrible commotion erupted and the thundering light of magic was witnessed by the few remaining patrons. It took a while for the landlord to pluck up the courage to enter the mystery room. When, how, and why he came to be there, no one knows. But I had a good look around the scene of the crime before the Legion barred anyone from entering. The traces of magic I felt were vile. Source, no doubt.
And the suspects?
I myself have none. Even though the rest of the town has already mentally tried and convicted Jake's wife Esmeralda. Now, it may well be established that she is in fact the guilty party. I'm not claiming that I'm certain she's innocent, but let's just say that if I really thought this murder case would be so very easily resolved, I wouldn't have sent for source hunters.
Is there more you can tell us about strangers that seem to be in league with the orcs?
Strangers leading orcs? Humans? But that would be like kittens leading a wolf pack. And yet, I have heard rumors about a sect of sorts. A shadowy set of worshippers that associate even with orcs. Some say they're sorcerers. But people will say that about anyone who behaves a bit strangely nowadays. I don't know quite what to make of this news, but thank you for informing me. It would be wise not to dismiss such a curious event out of hand.
About telling me, I don't want to know anything about him, actually. I don't really care about him.
That's enough of that now.
Oh, wait, what happened? Holy shit, I just clicked on it and I got, like, bad attitude with him. Okay, so, yeah, clicking on red shit is bad. Don't do it, no matter what's going on. Alright, let's get out of here. We didn't even need to come talk to him. let's go back to the King Crab and get on our mystery adventure. Come on, Scooby-Doo girls. Velma. Louise. Let's go. Velma, Shaggy, put your wig back on. Scooby-Doo! Teleporting into you! Is that character moving? That's Esmeralda. Maybe we should go talk to the Biche before we head to the crime scene, see what she says. Alright, let's go around, I guess. Esmeralda's back door. So many men come through here.
Well, hello there.
Alright, let's see if we can go in through front entrance. Yep. She owns a shop?
Assure me, dear Septimus, that you haven't been fighting those awful orcs. I can't bear to imagine something would happen to you.
Oh, but don't you worry, lady. We legionnaires are highly trained soldiers who fear neither orc nor dead.
Lords above, grant me patience. You're a source hunter, aren't you? Here because you think I killed my husband. How many times do I need to state and restate my complete innocence in the matter?
So, we're gonna have to go over it once more. Let's talk about it.
Like I told just about every legionnaire in town, I don't know anything about poor Jake's murder. I want his killer found and tried, but everyone suspects me of this evil deed. And you're no different, are you? So what happened? Some of them tittle-tattling crab chasers down the pub call me a murderous gold digger and you believe them? These insinuations truly go beyond the pale. Oh, I think I'm getting one of my headaches.
Can you tell me more about this place?
Well, what do you want to know?
Oh my gosh, her tone of voice instantly changed. Let's change the subject. Who are
I
you?
am Esmeralda, wife of Jake, and now, alas, his widow. Poor man. We were both so young when we married. He so rich and I so poor. But his one and only princess just the same.
Well, what can you tell me?
What do you want to know?
Sicia.
Can you tell this is the most ancient city in Andervale? That pagan
Undead.
came out of nowhere. Must have been, 2 years.
She doesn't know shit.
Adamant about
No.
her innocence.
We'll need to look for evidence if we want to prove she actually did the evil deed.
So evidence. Yeah, we'll have to go to the crime scene. She's not gonna really tell us that much. We can't even ask her about like what happened that night. That's kind of lame. Shop security guard.
Leave me be, I have a job to do.
I'd like to buy your weapon, please. Oh, you have a doctor's scroll. Wonderful. Alright. Let's head over to the crime scene. See if we can talk some shit at the King Crab. We're never gonna join the fucking Fabulous Five. Fuck that shit. Fuck all that shit.
The closest I've come to my match is when I linger over long while fighting.
That's right, guys. We're gonna dig in deep. Dig deep. Dig deep. Alright, open the door.
Greetings, Source Hunter.
Spoken to
I don't
Arius,
mean to
let me
hint at
inside.
your not exactly the friendliest bloke, the captain, is he? Well, your reward for getting your ear chewed off is a waltz through the town's finest magical murder scene. Enjoy.
Oh, you're such a kind-hearted fuckface. Okay. Whoa. Loading the end of time?
I needed that.
What? Loading the end of time.
What happened? Is this a dream?
I don't think so. That stone. Somehow it sent us flying into the stars.
Okay. Well, that was unexpected. Let's save and see where this fucking place is. Yeah, we're literally like in space somewhere. Guess we'll go this way. Zigzags.
Terrible, terrible! It will consume us all!
all, by the quill that lasts a billion words, what's this? 2 Rivalonians here? At the end of space and time? How very, very, very curious.
This reminds me of Chrono Trigger right now, where you get to be sent to the end of time, or eternity's end, something like that. Who are you and how did you get here?
Oh yes, proper introductions. Zix-Zax the historian at your service. It is my job to record all that was, and is, and hopefully all that is to be. As for how I got here, well, for a historian appointed by the gods themselves, hopping to the end of time is as easy as 1, 2, 3. How you got here, though? That's a rather more interesting question. On such a tiny and rapidly shrinking vestige of space and time, I wouldn't have expected to find a soul but my own shadow.
Why is this place, as you say, shrinking?
Ah, at last a question I can answer most definitively. I mentioned already that this place is the end of time. If that didn't send your heart into your stomach and your pulse aflutter, it should have.
Why?
Time ought naturally to have no end at all. Indeed, I can think of no worse nightmare for a chronicler such as myself. But something totally, utterly terrible has happened.
This is pretty, like, you know, disjarring for like a story. Like, we're in Rivellon, we're source hunters, we're investigating something, you know, it's supposed to happen. Okay, it's the murder. We're investigating it, you know, through like a crime scene, and then suddenly we're whisked off to like the fucking another world. All right, well, let's see where the game wants us to go. How come time came to an end?
Show, don't tell, I always say. So go, peer through yonder looking lens, and feast your soon-to-be terrified eyes on the darkness that is approaching.
Okay.
Might be quite mad.
Then we'd better...
Looks like a black hole or something, or a dragon flying around it. Just kills us, restarts the game.
You looked. You saw. Terrifying, isn't it? What's this? The portal. It's... The portal has become active. Fantastic. Astounding. Onward we should go. The portal. It's quite sprung to life, just like the long dormant flames that decorate this observatory. After all my waiting and hoping, could it be?
What?
You, dear stranger, you must be the key. Something about your presence here is causing the end of time to grow. The true end itself to move further away. Those torches, alight! This portal active once more. It cannot be coincidence.
Can we first discuss what we just witnessed through the looking lens?
Goodness me, how right you are. There's so much to take in, I'd nearly forgotten. And what you saw has been haunting my mind since I first discovered it. It is the void itself. The dragon that is devouring creation. When I speak of the end of time, this is exactly what I mean. I can't say for sure where it came from, how or why, but I do know this. It's shrinking our future by the second. And if we don't stop it, it will devour the past and present as well.
Okay. So, how are we connected to the plane?
It's not that I believe, it's that I have seen. Long have I been waiting here, hoping that one day this very portal would ignite. Then, no longer than a few mere moments after you arrive, zap it goes. The chronicler of time knows a pattern when he sees one.
What's beyond here?
Ah, though I cannot say for certain, if it is what I believe, then our prayers might well be answered.
This is extremely hokey right now and cliched, but I'll go with it. Hopefully it's setting up something cool.
In fact, every last question that ever plagued your noggin might well be answered, for I believe what lies beyond this portal is nothing other than... But why spoil the mystery? As soon as we leap through, we'll find out for certain.
Okay, through the portal then.
After you. Oh, what wonders we may find. You first, but don't... Yes, just as I hoped. There it is. Come, don't delay.
Holy shit.
He's off.
It seems the imp has spotted exactly who and what he'd hoped to find here.
Well, there's some stuff here. Vases. So, the Weaver of Time.
Could it be, milady? The Weaver of Time? Mother of history? Author of all that has ever been?
Indeed, Sir Imp. As surely as you are he who chronicles all that I weave.
Astounding! Unbelievable! I have so many questions for you, so much to ask, so much to say.
Well, I hate to leave it on a cliffhanger here, guys, but I will continue on the next part, and we will go ahead and talk to the Weaver of Time and Zigzags and figure out what's kind of going on here with the story. We've totally been ripped out of our realm here, and hopefully it's for a good reason. Catch you then.